Forbes shit was shit. Oh my god. Like, I swear I'm a motherfucking prophet. Guys, the fake ass magazine posted that Beyonce is a billionaire. Damage control is what everyone is calling that bullshit, and we know that's what that is. Cause they out here now, they got to do that because people are waking up and realizing that they broke. They motherfucking broke. So that stunt is to get the deadheads, cause ain't no way y'all can manipulate working mind people, working minds people that y'all just choose to get up. That Jay-Z, that was a team thing. So I'm gonna say y'all decided that Jay-Z should get up and put on that sympathy fro. That's what everyone's calling that horrible mess of a hairstyle, non-hairstyle, no hairstyle shit that he had going on his motherfucking head, or at least front, as to what everybody else says. Okay, so ain't no way a nigga just get up like what Dame Dash said. I don't agree with everything that he said because I don't think Kendrick Lamar is a match for Drizzy on any level whatsoever, motherfucking ever. Okay? But ain't no way a nigga gonna decide to just get up and do that shit. And let me tell you, Kronos ain't on your motherfucker's side. It's just the jig is up. Oh my god, Drizzy. Drizzy said, Drizzy, oh my god, come on guys. Come on motherfucking now. Come on. Let's be realistic here. I'm going to get into the more realism aspect of this whole audio in a minute, in a few. Okay? But that whole Forbes shit, that's supposed to put a blindfold over people's eyes into thinking that y'all ain't broke. Y'all broke as fuck. Because ain't no way. Ain't no motherfucking way y'all gonna embarrass yourself like that. Because he embarrasses himself, y'all embarrassed. Okay? So ain't no motherfucking way. That's one fucking thing. So that just goes to confirm and prove what I've been telling y'all. That the whole Forbes shit of who's a billionaire, who's a millionaire, all us that unqualified is fake. I told you niggas and bitches that. Now y'all motherfucking believe? But of course I know the deadheads, like nothing gets into their head. Nothing with sense, at least. So, or the most. So, we done with that part. Now, they claim that he used the whole Cecred shit to pull them locks down. Damage control. To try to prove that that ain't a sympathy throw. But listen up. Don't y'all think if he actually did use Cecred to pull their motherfucking locks down, or wicks, or whatever the fuck they were, okay? Don't y'all think that the best form of promoting, the best promotional video for that hairline would have been to record the process, the process, the process, and post that shit? Yo, come the fucking on. Like, if they had done so, show the whole washing process, the wetting up of the hair, that would debunk the whole lace front shit, right? That's one, okay? And two, it would actually legitimately add some form of credibility to that hair care line, okay? Yeah. So, how dumb are they to have not used that opportunity as an opportunity to promote that hair care line? Think on that, okay? So that's one thing right there. And you don't need special products to pull down locks. I think you could use your shit and your spit to pull down your locks. If it's not, the kind of lock locks that were, locked with the needle. If it's like, twisted locks, like the one that you palm roll, yeah, those can be, pulled out or, unlocked. Okay. And I think you could use just about anything that's more moisturizing. Your spit, your shit, your piss, any fucking thing. So you don't need a specific hairline or hair care line to do that shit. The fuck out of here with that. Okay? So that's another fucking thing right there. Okay. I just watched a very inspirational video and I just want to touch on some of the points that I heard in the video. And I'm going to just regurgitate that shit because that was some real shit that was spoken. Jay-Z, y'all hiding your kids. Rumi and Sarah, especially that little nigga, okay? Y'all, like, Jay-Z, you are in no place to make reference to someone's kid and the relationship between their kid and their kid's father in regards to him being on, the sex offenders list. Let me just say that. You just not, because, like, your whole friend circle or pedos, your name on the Epstein list, okay? Y'all paid a whole bunch of money. The original y'all name on that shit. And that's one of the reasons why y'all broke. Because y'all had to pay a lot of money to have that, your name's redacted. Okay? So y'all broke as fuck. Coming out here about Beyonce's a billionaire because you're just trying to throw a wool over, people's fucking faces, people's eyes, to distract people from the motherfucking truth that y'all really broke. Paying to have y'all's names redacted is a part of the reason why y'all broke. And having to pay a lot of motherfuckers to shut the fuck up and not speak up. Y'all pay. There are a lot of people on y'all's payroll. And that's one of the main motherfucking reasons why y'all broke. Including Forbes. They on your payroll. Posting fake shit that y'all billionaire. Like the fuck where? Like someone posted, what billionaire works as hard as them motherfuckers? Like y'all billionaires and y'all work harder than Jeff Bezos. Y'all the hardest working billionaires out here. Y'all old as fuck. I think Beyonce is like 40 something, almost 50. Jay-Z is like 50 something, almost 60. And y'all working your butts off. And you got people who, never allegedly raked in as much money as you motherfuckers out, out there, be chilling at 40 something, 50 something at home. And you motherfuckers gotta be working your asses off so? Something ain't right with that equation. I don't believe. I don't believe that y'all billionaires, and on top of not being billionaires, y'all gotta be paying out a lot of money. A lot of money to keep people quiet about a whole lot of shit, including the fact that y'all got two handicapped kids. Okay? One apparently more handicapped than the other, which must be some real handicapism because you can see that Rumi is handicapped as fuck. Retarded. And that's some real shit. Another thing, okay? You out here styling Nikki. She back on that stuff. That stuff that you used to sell, motherfucker. You one of the reason why a lot of black bitches out there strung out on crack and cocaine. Yeah, you one of the motherfucking reason. Cause you been a motherfucking drug dealer. And probably still is. So Yeah, she might be, I don't know for a fact, but if she is, you ain't no better. The dealer ain't no better than the supplier, the dealer ain't no better than the buyer, motherfucker. So shut the fuck up about that shit. And another thing that the woman mentioned, you ain't ever been a number one. No. You was just always there, maybe in the midst or amongst, the famous names, but you never been a motherfucking number one. Okay? So shut the fuck up about that. And I want to go back to the whole kids scenario. You shouldn't mention anything about kids because you got your son out there whom you've never taken care of financially and whom you refuse to acknowledge. What a horrible parent. Damn. At least Kenneth be acknowledging his kid. The fuck is this? Okay? And not saying that RAPE is okay. That shit is not okay. But at least it wasn't a kid. Like what you and your pedo friends been doing. Okay? Been raping kids. Underaged people. Underaged people. Let that sink in your motherfucking head. And that's why I don't put it past a motherfucker who sexually assaults kids to sexually assault his own kid. Okay? You'll do the same fucking thing. Anybody who got it in their fucking brain to rape a child will do the same to their own fucking child. Like, where's the moral boundary with that shit? Come on, guys. You guys really need to think about this. Think about this. I think that nigga might be touching Blue Ivy. If you I mean, people been saying the same shit about Diddy. That they suspect that he be touching his daughters and he been touching them. There is no morality to a motherfucker who's a pedo. A rapist, now, not to sound contradictory, but a rapist might have a little, boundary, some moral boundaries. But a pedo, that you the devil himself. If you a pedo, you the devil. You have no form of morality to you. Shut the fuck up, Jay-Z. Okay? And, also, instead of talking about Nikki's kid won't be able to because the father is, and you cutting, because nigga, you shouldn't say that shit, but you just didn't have nothing else to say. I mean, like, you never really thought of the rap because, like I said, that was written by somebody else, but that nigga don't like you. But for some reason, I guess you were in a rush and you didn't think through the whole MAGA aspect of the motherfucking rap. Okay? But nigga, nigga, nigga Jiga, donkey face. Come on. There's so many things that your kids that you got by Beyonce will never be able to do because you're a horrible father. Okay? And not just the kids by Beyonce, but all your motherfucking kids, including the ones whom you refuse to acknowledge, especially them. They'll never be able to introduce their offsprings to their father because their father refuses to acknowledge them. Aw, that's horrible. That's worse than having your daddy picking you up at school because he on the sex offenders list. A lot of daddies out there ain't on the sex offenders list, and they still don't pick their kids up at school. What's the fucking big deal about that? I mean, guys, not to be contradictory, I'm just saying, a lot of niggas out here can and still won't pick their kids up at school. So, is that really a big minus right there? And, secondly, Will that kid ever go to school, or will he be homeschooled? Like, think about that too. Like, how many of them kids, actually go to public schools or private schools, whatever whatever schools. Okay? Like, come on. A lot of kids who got wealthy parents are homeschooled. So what school is he, does he can't pick his kid up from? What fucking school? The homeschool that he alone attends? Nigga, just try to make fucking sense. That's another thing. How about this? Sir will never be able to walk like a normal human being. Sir Carter will never be able to walk like a normal human being. He will never be able to go through life without a diaper, because I hear that he's still in diapers. Okay? Think on the surmount of things that your handicapped kids will never be able to fucking do, since they're the ones that you acknowledge as your kids, and the one that you got by Kathy White. But talking about the handicapped ones, and like maybe even Blue Ivy, because you definitely be touching that girl. You're a perv, especially now she's at that ripe age for a pedo like you. Becoming a young lady. Yeah, that's how you like them. Really young. Probably you've been already touching her. Okay. Yeah, people have been talking about that. Mm-hmm. You probably buy stuff, give her money, brainwash her into not telling Beyonce. Or maybe Beyonce knows, and she ain't saying shit because, I don't know, she just wants to keep up this picture perfect family image that y'all been projecting. Nigga, you see, that's why I don't give two shits. I don't give two shits about popular opinion, public opinion, because I ain't finna let a nigga do me wrong or my loved ones wrong, and I stay shush about that shit. Ain't no fucking way. So them two handicapped kids of yours by Beyonce will never be able to live normal, quote unquote, normal or extraordinary lives. Okay? They'll never be able to care for themselves. They're going to always need a motherfucking caregiver because they're handicaps. Now, there are a lot of things that them motherfuckers won't be able to do. In a short while, they won't be able to have a daddy to walk them down the aisles. They won't be able to have a daddy to introduce their kids to. You know? Because you going to jail. You finna go to jail, nigga. You finna go to prison. To think about dumb shit. So there I debunked all the shit that them motherfuckers came out with. The whole Forbes shit. I've been telling y'all. Forbes is fake. Motherfuckers be paying that magazine, quote unquote magazine, to post fake news. And how can y'all try to be like building a brand, a credibility of a reputation of being able to take down locks? When Jiga nigga Donkey Face took down his locks, and y'all never use that as an opportunity to record him removing his locks, having his locks taken down using Cecred. Y'all remembered that y'all used Cecred, but y'all forgot to record the process. That nigga gotta be wearing an Illy's friend. It seems like that seems like the truth. Cause come on, think about it. You have a brand. You're trying to build a reputation, incredible reputation for that brand. And you passed on an opportunity like that? Oh, bullshit. Caps. Caps, 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 caps.